What's up, y'all? It's your girl Felicia, and welcome to the channel where we are reimagining life at any age and at any stage. And let's just be transparent. We've been through some stuff. We have gone through some things. And if 2024 didn't do anything, it exposed you. 2024 was the year of exposure, and it exposed you. Think about it. Those feelings that you thought were gone, that you needed to deal with, those things that were still a little raw, that you thought were just long gone, those things were exposed. The fear that you have to move forward and do certain things, that part of you was exposed. The fact that you needed to sit with yourself for a little while, that part of you was definitely exposed. How strong or how weak you were was exposed in 2024. But now here is where we celebrate. This is where we celebrate. Think about it. 2025 is where you get released. Yes, 2024 exposed some things. It exposed some weaknesses. It exposed some fears. It exposed some old trauma. It exposed some hard truths. It exposed a lot of things. So now that we've learned from all of those things that were exposed, because it didn't happen just for nothing. It did not happen in vain. That exposure did not happen in vain. All those things that came bubbling back up to the surface, oh no, that was not in vain. It was so that when you share your story, when you get back up, as you work your way back to the mic, as you move forward with what you're supposed to be doing, not what anybody else is supposed to be doing, but what you're supposed to be doing. Now you're released from all of that because you've dealt with it. It bubbled up and you dealt with it. It rose to the top and you dealt with it. It smacked you in the face in 2024 and you dealt with it. And so now is when we tell our stories. Now is when we give our testimonies. Now is when we help someone who may have faced some of those same things. There's a reason for every season. And now that the seasons are changing, that 2024 energy of everything is hitting me from every direction, 2025 will be the year that you can say, I remember when. I remember when. I remember when I was struggling. I remember when I was on my knees crying. I remember when I was dreaming about XYZ. I remember when this business idea was just a figment of my imagination. I remember when I was afraid of my own shadow. 2025 will be the year that all of that begins to bust loose. And I know you feel it. I know you feel it. Because everything that happened this year did not happen it wasn't just coincidence. It wasn't happenstance. Everything happens for a reason, and everything happens for our good. It doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel like it. But maybe all those things that took place in 2024, all of that sickness and family issues and tragedy, all of those things that took place that could have taken you out, but didn't. All of that happened for a reason. all of it. And now it's time to tell those stories. Now it's time to let people know, I remember when I was XYZ. I remember when I was up against ABC. I remember when I couldn't figure my way out of 1, 2, 3. Yeah, all of it was for a reason. All of it. So yeah, 2024, it was the year that exposed you, took you down under, took you through, and then back again, looped you back around. You literally felt like you were in a remix. But that's because you were. God wants our remix. Period. Period. And so with that being said, 2025 is the release of the new and improved you. Not the old you that was in survivor mode or survival mode. 2025 will show the survivor in you. It's about to be so amazing. It's about to be so amazing. So we have to embrace everything that took place in 2024. And no, again, to reiterate, it didn't feel so good. Some of it we didn't think we would recover from. Some of it we didn't think we would get back up from. But we did. And we're still here. And because we're still here, it's for a reason. And it's because God wants our remix. And that's what's going to be released through you in 2025. I'm excited. Let me know in the comments what your remix looks like. Let me know in the comments what this year has exposed in you. What has it brought to the surface about you? What fears have you had to face? What challenges have you had to overcome? And what have you had to look in the mirror and say to yourself in order to stand firm in these last few weeks, days, hours, and minutes of 2024 so that you could look so that you could look 2025 in the face and say, I'm ready for my release. So let me know in the comments. I love you guys. It's your girl, Felicia. If this is your first time here to the channel, make sure you subscribe. We are reimagining life at any age and at any stage. And it doesn't matter how long you've been in a spirit of delay. That spirit of delay has been officially broken. We are sharing tips and tools and information right here so that we can adequately march into our new, march into our next, give God our remix, and make sure that we reimagine our lives at whatever stage we are, at whatever age. It's your girl, Felicia. I love you guys. And don't forget to subscribe. Again, I love you, and I'm out.